Sorry about that.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I just like to come back and check on him.
What's his name, your little boy?
Mark?
I'd like to meet him sometime. Unless you think that's a bad idea because of your husband.
I don't know. No, it has nothing to do with Bill. Anyway, like I said before, he's out of town on business.
Then what?
Blake, you're a very charming man. But, I get the feeling there's a lot going on with you.
Margot, there's a lot going on with all of us.
Yes. You know what I mean. There's a lot of things that, you're not telling me, a lot that you're holding back.
Now, I wonder what that could be.
Well, you certainly had a lot of questions earlier.
Question.
About me, about my work, about my employer.
You think I was probing?
Were you?
Yes. I would like to get to know you better.
It's probably part of it.
But you think that there's something more?
Well, you had an awful lot of questions about the Forresters.
Well, you have to admit that's a very interesting plan. Your boss, his wife, her involvement with the son. I'd like to meet this Brooke Logan sometime. She sounds very provocative.
You're not the type to be interested in gossip.
No, I'm not.
Then why all the questions? Especially about reaching Brooke.
You said that you were once in love with him.
But that was a long time ago.
Doesn't it follow I'd be curious?
That's the only reason.
What other reason is there?
All right, okay. Well, then we talked about me. Let's talk about you.
Starting with what?
Your ex-wife. Tell me about her.
Other than that, Trish, if anything comes up, I'll be in a little later. Oh, and if Taylor Hayes calls, would you tell her I'm at Mother's house? Great. Thanks, Trish. Logan, come on in.
Looks like you're about to leave.
Yes, I am.
Well, I just wanted to bring you up to date.
On what?
The situation between Stephanie and me.
How's that going?
I just came from seeing her.
You and Dad, you mean?
No, me alone. Eric has been encouraging me to try and reach out to Stephanie.
How's that going?
It was pretty amazing, actually.
Amazing in what respect?
She wants my help, Ridge. Your mother truly wants my help in getting her through her crisis.
Dr. Hayes. Now there's a memory I wish hadn't come back.
Ah, hello, Stephanie.
Hello, Dr. Hayes.
That's right.
Oh, I never had a problem with my short-term memory.
That's a good sign. How is the long-term memory?
Nothing yet.
Nothing's come back?
No, is that why you're here to see me?
No, I just talked to Ridge's secretary on the car phone. She said he'd be here.
Oh, you know, she may have made a mistake. Well, he hasn't been home all day, and he didn't tell me to expect him.
What I think that she meant is that he's on his way over here. Do you mind if I wait?
Oh, not at all. No, I just didn't want you wasting your time.
No, it doesn't bother me. Actually, it gives us a chance to talk.
It gives you a chance to assess me?
I'll steer clear of the medical. Let's just call this an acquaintance renewal.
Well, that sounds wonderful. Oh, would you like something?
Coffee sounds great.
the bold and the beautiful. This portion sponsored by Comet Cleanser. Deep down, you know it's clean.
My ex-wife.
The one you're still madly in love with.
There's only one.
Well, that's a good start. At least now I know you were only married once.
She's a doctor.
Oh. In L.A.?
Yes.
Does she have a name?
Before I tell you her name, Margot, I think I should tell you something else.
What?
You may have heard of her.
She's a celebrity?
No, but the two of you have a mutual acquaintance.
Who?
Ridge Forrester.
Ridge.
Yes. And Margot, believe me, I had no idea that you were involved with Ridge or his father's company before I first met you. Do you believe that?
Blake, just tell me who the woman is.
No, I want your acknowledgement first.
Why?
Because I know it looks odd. And it's important to me that you trust me.
You tell me who the woman is first, and then I'll tell you whether I'm going to trust you or not.
Fair enough. My ex-wife is Dr. Taylor Hayes.
The same Taylor Hayes who's seeing Ridge.
One and the same.
Well, it doesn't surprise me at all that Mother would want your help.
Well, it blows me away.
Why? She doesn't even know who you are, other than her ex-husband's new wife.
Yes, if you're to believe she actually did lose her memory.
Come on, there's more than enough evidence to prove that.
I am beginning to realize that now.
Really? Well, I'm glad to see you're finally coming around. I'm sure that'll make Dad happy.
Well, he doesn't know I went to see her.
Well, how did you leave it with Mother?
We embraced. It was actually very emotional.
You know, you could be very important to Mother. And to us. I mean that. Until she gets her memory back, she's gonna need a confidant. Someone other than a family member. I know it's a hell of a role for you. But I would sure appreciate it.
Aren't you supposed to be going home?
Yeah, I guess I am.
You wouldn't want to keep Taylor waiting, right?
Well. So what do we have here?
Hello, Bill.
You didn't expect me home, did you, dear?
No, I didn't.
Obviously.
Blake, I'd like you to meet my husband, Bill Spencer. Bill, this is Blake Hayes.
You know, I would just like to ask you one question. Just what the hell are you doing in my home?
Mr. Spencer, you can ask me anything you want, but I'd like it to be in a friendlier tone.
Oh, you would you?
Yes.
Before this goes any further, I'd like to remind you that our son and our nanny are in the other room.
Well, that excuses everything, doesn't it?
Bill, there's nothing that needs to be excused. Blake, could you leave us, please?
Not on my account, I trust.
No, not on your account. I'll talk to you later, Margot.
So, how does it feel to be back home?
Oh, strange. But I'm adjusting.
But there is a certain amount of fear, I would imagine.
Initially, yes.
But not anymore after just today?
I'm not comfortable. Is that what you're asking?
No, I'm just saying that you appear to be doing very well.
What do you base that on?
In cases where there is absolutely no recall, there's generally a reaction of enormous trepidation and even terror.
Well, perhaps you should have seen me the first day I walked back into this house.
Well, you do appear to be relaxing, adjusting.
I suppose I am.
So how about your family members? Any of them becoming more familiar?
No, not yet, unfortunately.
I'm sure it's just a matter of time.
I hope so. Are you here to see Rich because he wanted to talk to you about me?
Oh, no, that has nothing to do with it. We're just getting together.
Oh, are you getting along better these days? Well, when we were at the hospital, you know, when we talked, you told me that you and Rich weren't getting along.
I don't remember saying that.
Well, maybe those weren't your exact
No,
words.
I'm pretty sure that they weren't my words.
Well, let me think about it. You said he feels very little for me.
Is that what I said?
Yes, those were your exact words. I remember. Is that still the case?
I overheard you on the phone with Trish. Sounds like you have a big night planned.
Oh, I don't know if I'd take it that far.
How far would you take it, Rich?
Taylor and I are gonna do a little swimming.
Bathing suits?
It's Mother's house, not mine.
Oh, no, that's too bad.
Oh, I've never had a problem swimming with a suit on.
So it's a nice little innocent swim. Steaks on the grill, maybe a couple glasses of wine or champagne. Just like we used to do.
Yeah, more or less.
She's becoming very important to you, isn't she?
She's always been important to me, Logan. Ever since Caroline.
But recently, there's been a change.
A change?
Yes, in you, Ridge. Your attitude toward Taylor. It almost seems like the two of you have made love or something. But don't get me wrong. I mean, if it's Taylor who makes you happy.
What? Go ahead, say it.
If it's Taylor you want, Ridge, I say go after her.
Just don't marry her.
I don't think either one of you are ready for marriage.
Well, I won't argue that. You know, I'm not the only man in her life.
You aren't?
No, she went out with someone the same night you and I had dinner at Pierre's.
Who?
I don't know. She didn't say much about it.
I wonder if it's somebody from the hospital.
Search me.
Or maybe it's a old flame from the past.
Anything's possible.
She was married once, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was.
Whatever happened to her husband?
That was inexcusable.
What was? You being here with a strange man? Or my walking in on you?
God, nothing was going on!
Who was this man? Some business contact?
No, Bill. Somebody I picked up at a bar.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if you were telling me the truth.
I am.
You picked this guy up in a bar.
That's what I said.
What is this, some kind of shock treatment?
Gee, I don't know. Are you shocked?
Did you go to bed with him?
No.
But you're attracted to him.
Oh, just the way you're attracted to Stephanie.
So what's good for the goose is good for the gander, is that it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they say.
And you bring him up here hoping to use our bed.
I came up here to check on Mark, something that I do every day at this time, something that you'd never know because you don't care what I do.
No, it's not true.
Oh, really? When's the last time you called me during the day?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. We each have other responsibilities.
Oh, I see. You wouldn't want to interrupt your busy day to reach out to your wife.
Well, you haven't exactly reached out to me recently.
Maybe I would if I thought it mattered.
What do you want from me? What the hell do you want from me? Just answer that question.
I can't answer that question because I don't know what I want from you anymore, and I certainly don't know what to expect.
Taylor's ex-husband? I don't know. She never really talked about him.
Well, that's a little odd, don't you think?
Not if there's a lot of pain there.
I wonder.
You wonder what?
If this man she's been seeing is her former husband.
Well, I don't know how romantic that would be.
Maybe not for you.
Not for Taylor either. Remember, she divorced him. Anyway, it's silly talking about this, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so. Still, I wonder what he's like.
Who?
This man in Taylor's life. I think I'd like to meet him.
Actually, Ridge and I are getting along better now.
Really? What brought about that change?
Communication, I suppose.
Communication.
Yes.
Well, that's lovely.
It is, isn't it?
Well, whatever you want and whatever Ridge wants.
Oh, well, you know how Ridge is. He generally doesn't do what he doesn't want to do.
No, I don't know Ridge.
Of course you don't.
Well, now that you're close again, and does that mean that there's a commitment? I'm sorry. That was personal. Forgive me. It's just that this is all new information for me.
No, there's no formal commitment.
I assume then that there's no commitment.
I get a strong feeling that you are against this relationship.
Why would I be against it?
I can only think of one reason.
What's that?
You're starting to get your memory back. But then, if that were the case, why would you pretend not to remember when in fact you can? That wouldn't make any sense, would it? Why don't you tell Ridge to call me at home?